Stephen Colbert's childhood was cursed by tragedies and health issues that changed his life forever. Stephen Colbert, renowned for bringing laughter to millions, has an unexpectedly serious childhood story filled with challenging times which he shared in a CNN interview exclusive with Anderson Cooper. It's a bit surprising, but this television comedian had to face some deeply sad events in his early years. These early experiences played a crucial role in shaping his identity. What exactly did Colbert endure as a child, and what kinds of obstacles did he overcome that remain largely unknown to the public? Delving into his early life reveals the hurdles Colbert encountered and how they contributed to his development into the famous comedian he is today. Stephen Colbert lost his father and brothers in a plane crash when he was young. Stephen Colbert endured a childhood marked by tragedies and challenges that profoundly shaped his life and career. The most significant tragedy occurred when Colbert was just 10 years old. In 1974, his father, James Colbert, and two of his brothers, Paul and Peter, tragically died in the crash of Eastern Airlines Flight 212 in Charlotte, North Carolina. This accident claimed the lives of 72 people, deeply affecting the young Colbert and his family. Being the youngest of 11 children, Colbert found himself in a unique situation following this tragedy. He spent a significant amount of time alone with his grieving mother, learning to handle his own suffering by her example. The impact of losing his father and brothers didn't fully hit Colbert until he reached college. He has spoken about his struggle with the profound sense of loss during this time, which led to significant weight loss and a period of deep sadness. During his college years, Colbert began to find solace and purpose in acting and improvisation, particularly in school plays. This pursuit eventually led him towards a career in comedy and television. Stephen Colbert faced a significant childhood challenge with a complicated ear surgery, which became a notable part of his early life. During a conversation with David Letterman, he humorously described the procedure, saying, "Oh, I had something wrong with my ear, so they scooped it all out with a melon baller. Yeah, this is just a prop. Doesn't work at all." The surgery was intended to address a tumor inside his ear but resulted in damage to his eardrum, and Colbert became completely deaf in his right ear. The impact of this surgery on Colbert's life was profound. It not only affected his hearing but also altered his career aspirations. Before this incident, he had hoped to study marine biology. However, the hearing loss and the associated risks made it impossible for him to engage in activities like scuba diving, which are essential for a career in this field. Challenges Stephen Colbert experienced as an adult. Stephen Colbert has navigated a complex journey of personal tragedies, health struggles, and a crisis of faith as an adult. One of Colbert's most significant and recent health challenges as an adult was a burst appendix, which he initially tried to endure despite experiencing almost unbearable pain. This life-threatening event occurred while he was taping back-to-back episodes of his show and resulted in a hiatus for his recovery. Colbert used humor to describe his intense experience, joking about the surgery and his recovery, which involved strong pain medication and possibly some hallucinations. Another challenge Colbert experienced in his adulthood was when he was diagnosed with benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, a condition that causes dizziness and balance issues where the world appears to be spinning, particularly when standing. To manage this condition, Colbert regularly performs specific exercises. Stephen Colbert's mother, Lorna Tuck Colbert, also passed away at the age of 92. He paid a moving tribute to her on his show, reflecting on her life and her profound impact on him. Lorna was a central figure in Stephen's life, instilling in him and his siblings a sense of gratitude and love for life despite experiencing significant tragedies, including the loss of her husband and 3 sons. In her later years, Lorna occasionally became confused, but her memory of prayer remained clear, reflecting her deep faith and love for her family. Colbert described her as the light of their lives, a sentiment that he carried with him and expressed in his heartfelt eulogy. Alongside these challenges, Colbert experienced a crisis of faith. In a conversation with Oprah Winfrey, he revealed that a Bible verse, Matthew 6:27, had a transformative impact on him during this period. Colbert encountered this verse while in a state of deep anxiety and lost faith. This helped him rediscover his faith, profoundly affecting his personal and spiritual journey. What Stephen Colbert is doing now. Stephen Colbert remains a significant figure in entertainment as he continues to host his popular late-night talk show. Recently, he returned to the show after a brief hiatus due to a ruptured appendix. Colbert is venturing back to Comedy Central, where he previously hosted The Colbert Report, to work as an executive producer on 2 animated projects. These include the animated sitcom Fairview and an animated feature film titled Washingtonia. Both projects deal with political themes, a common thread in Colbert's work. Colbert and other late-night hosts participated in a Strike Force 5 podcast during the Writers Guild of America strike in 2023. The podcast was a creative outlet and a way to support out-of-work staff during the strike. The strike, which caused a halt in production for several shows, ended with the writers' union securing a new contract that addressed issues including pay raises and the use of artificial intelligence. On his return to The Late Show after the writers' strike, Colbert celebrated the new contract and the return of his writing team. He humorously recounted his time during the strike and welcomed guests like Neil deGrasse Tyson and musician Louis Cotto on his first show back. Stephen Colbert's life has been marked by deep tragedies and remarkable triumphs. From the heartbreaking loss of his father and brothers in his childhood to the challenges he faced with his ear surgery, these experiences have profoundly shaped him, contributing to his unique perspective and resilience.